Hello guys, welcome to the video and I hope you all are doing fine. And I received a lot of questions that since they have a low income, can they ever become millionaires, or even they can start investing and making money in the stock market? The answer to this is yes, and I will show you a number of examples by which I will prove that this is possible. Do watch the video till the end because I am going to show you a lot of numbers and a lot of calculations as to how you get there. But before that, there is a small announcement that I have a giveaway on my channel, and if you want to win a brand new Sony headphone, you can just go and participate in the contest and you can win a brand new Sony headphone for yourself. So let's start with the video.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
So guys, before I jump into the examples and show you how the magic could happen, I want to address a small problem, that is the problem with the Indian mindset. What happens is we have a mindset where we want to first spend and then save the balance amount, which is quite wrong if you want to make a huge amount of money in the future through investing or by saving. But what should be the approach is, first you should save and later you should start investing. So this is what you have to do. Number one, learn to pay yourself first. So whenever you receive an income, suppose you are making a small amount, say 15,000, and you want to save it in the stock market, invest it in the stock market, or maybe fixed deposits. So what you will do is, first you will take some amount and keep it for yourself. That is, you won't pay the rent first, you won't pay the electricity bill first, you won't pay for your new clothes or eating out in the restaurant first. First, what you are going to do is keep some portion for yourself. After that, you will adjust that what is the rent, what is electricity bill, and what is other essential expenses that you have to cover. And after that, you will see if you can go to a restaurant and have your meal, or you cannot. And if you cannot, just leave it, because if you go by spending a habit, then there is no limit to the amount that you can spend. Even a 60,000 salary or a 1 lakh salary per month won't be enough if you have the habit of spending a lot of money. So the first thing that you will do is make your mind that you will save some portion, at least 1/10 of your entire income, and keep it aside. That is, you will pay yourself first, and you will not say that I have 15,000, so I will pay all the expenses first and then I will save. First thing that you should do is keep something for yourself and only then start spending. So with this mindset, I would like to give you the first example, that is how you could make actually a lot of money you can retire with, even with a low salary. So if you understood what I'm trying to say, I will jump into the first example, and I want you to look very carefully because this will be a number of calculation and I don't want you to be confused. If you are confused, do comment in the comment box. I will reach out to you personally and help you with your planning. But if you can understand it, nothing could be better. So let's start with first example. Now if you see in your screens, I have a small example. Now in this example, what is happening is, this guy is saving 2,000 rupees per month, only 2,000 per month. So I am assuming that his salary is 20,000 and he's saving 1/10 of it, that is 2,000 rupees, and he's investing in an index fund, and he's investing monthly, and he's investing in an index fund which gives him 15% return minimum. So he's earning a minimum return of 15%. Alright, so this is the return that everybody gets if he is investing for a long term. And I will suggest you to invest for the long term, not because I don't like trading. Trading is okay in its place, but it is for people who have a lot of time to study the market. And since we have a job, we don't have time to invest and learn investing. So what you could do is, you could just go buy index fund. You could invest in index fund, or you could go and invest in very good companies. Like I am not suggesting any company, but if I have to give example, HDFC and ITC are some good companies, and you can invest in them, and they will surely give you a return of 15 to 20%. Alright, so if you look, I have 20,000 rupees per month investment and it is giving me 15% return, and I am investing for a period of 35 years, that is up till my retirement, up till I reach the age of 60. Next thing that I am assuming is that the guy's age is 25 years old. So if he is 25 and he is investing 2000 per month for next 35 years, that is up till he reaches the age of 60, then nothing could stop him from making at least 3 crores by the time he retires. So think about it. If you meet a person who is making 20,000 per month, and if you ask him that how much he could save while he is reaching the age of 60, the answer won't be in crores. Number one. Number two, he won't know where to invest. So if you want to learn investing, where to invest, how to invest, you can just go and follow this course where I will be uploading a lot of videos. But for now, what I want you to do is understand this calculation. So in this, again I am repeating, there is just a small saving of 2000 rupees, and the guy is spending saving for 35 years, and he is investing in an index fund, not in a stock but in a index fund, and making around 3 crores in 35 years. That is when he reaches the age of retirement. So this is a graph to show how you actually investment works. So this is the total investment, that is the amount that you have invested, okay, and see the amount that you are getting in return after 35 years. Just think about it. And this is actually the magic that happens in compounding. In the end of the video I will discuss why is this happening, but before I just want you to understand the calculations. So the next thing is, I want you to see the next example. In the next example, I have shown how the investment grows in couple of years. So these are my social media handles. If I always make videos on recommendation. That is what others actually recommend and want to know. So these are the questions that I receive on Instagram, and I make video according to that. So if you want me to make a particular video, do Instagram me, or just send me a DM on Twitter, and I will definitely make a video. So these are the social media handles. You can just go and follow, because I run a lot of polls, so that I can just get an idea that how much what kind of content do I need to produce. So in this chart, this is very this is an amazing chart. In this you will see how your age, how actually your age is progressing, and you are getting your returns. So in 5 years, that is in this period of time, you will get around 1.8 lakhs. That is quite a small amount, right? After 5 years, that is when you reach 8 years, you will get 3.7 lakhs, and you will see the magic of compounding, how this amount will just double. So if you look in 15 years to 18 years period, this period, then you will see that the 13 lakhs actually become 22 lakhs in this period, and it is doubling. So you can see the magic of compounding, how actually compounding works, and if you are invested for a long time, this will surely happen. So this is how, when you reach your 60 years of age, you will see that how you have made actually 3 crores, around 3 crores in your portfolio, and that is the amount that you will withdraw. So think about it, retiring with 3 crores. So many opportunities that you will have after you are 60. A lot of people tell me that यार इतने ज़्यादा एज के बाद हम पैसे करेंगे क्या? Just think about it. Right now you are retiring with no money at all, and not retiring with any money is better than retiring with a crore, right? So, and after that, you see right now what you are earning, and if you go by that, and you want to think that if you think that you will keep earning that amount after 60 also, and somebody will take care of you, then you are totally wrong, because right now the situation is very bad and you need to take a look after yourself. So this is something that I want you to take care of. So this is the amount that you get when you invest 2000 per month for 35 years. So if you have noticed that I have considered the salary to be static, that is 20,000, but in real situation you should always be in an industry where your salary is increasing. And if you're not in that kind of industry, you should really look for better opportunities and move to an industry where your salary could actually increase. Because when your salary increase, you also get a chance to increase your investment. And I will show you charts from which you will understand that by increasing your investment, and I will show you charts by which you will understand that by increasing your investment by a small amount, you could see better and greater results, and you will be happy with the results that you will get when you increase your investment. So always move in an industry where the salary is increasing, and always try to increase your investment according to that. So let's get back to the charts. So right now let us just look at the assumption that I am making. So I am assuming that you are currently earning suppose 20,000, and I am assuming that your salary will grow over the time. So this is the basic assumption that I'm making, that your salary is growing. And like I told you, you should always aim for an industry where your salary will actually grow. So this is the chart that I want you to look at. Suppose you decide, right now you are only investing 2000 per month, right? So this is the amount that you're investing, 2000 per month. Suppose your salary increases and like that you increase your investment and now you add 500. So after investing say 2000 for 1 year, you decide that from second year you will be investing around say 500 more. So right now you will be investing 2500. So what is the difference that we will get to see? So this is the difference that I am talking about. So this is the ordinary plan, that is investing 2000 per month. But when you invest 2000 plus you give an add-on of 500 every year, then what will happen is your total investment would be worth 44 lakhs 10,000. So the amount that you are putting in the market or putting in your mutual fund is around 44 lakh and 10,000. And what is the final amount that is the capital appreciation that you will get? That is around 5 crore and 49 lakhs 57,000. This is the capital appreciation that you get. So when you were investing only 2000, you were getting around 3 crores, but now you will get around 6 crores, approx 6 crores. And why is this happening? This is happening because number one, you are using a top-up plan in which you are increasing 500 every year in your investment. And this is no magic. This is the power of compounding, and this is how compounding actually makes a small appreciation look big after a couple of years. So this is something that I want you to see. So if you see, in normal condition you were only earning up to this limit, that is around 3 crores. But what is happening now is you are able to make more than, I will say, more than 5 crore and near to 6 crores. And this is a very good example of how you can invest in a small amount and make it big. The only condition is that you give your investment time to grow. And this is another chart that I wanted you to show. So suppose you are in an industry where the continuously your salary is growing and your and you are receiving greater salary after every 6 or 7 months. So what you will do now is, instead of having 500 invested after end of every year, what you will do is increase 500, but at the end of every say 6 months. So what will happen is, after 6 months you will be investing 2500, and after another 6 months you will be investing around 3000. So in a year you will increase your investment by 1000 rupees. So what will be the difference? So this is again the normal condition in which you are making around 3 crores. But what happens when you make better choices and by appreciating your capital by 500 rupees after every 6 months? So this is what is happening. You are investing 80,85,000 in your 35 years period, but in return you are getting around 10 crores. And this is simply by increasing your investment every 6 months. And this is what I wanted to show you. And the capital appreciation is around 9 crores. So this is the capital appreciation you get when you actually appreciate your investment every 6 months. This is a graph. So this is the limit at which you were earlier investing and getting around 3 crores, but now the capital appreciation is this that you get because of your semi-annual top-up. So this is what I wanted to show you, and this is pure magic of compounding. This is actually what happens when you let your money grow over a period of time. So I hope you like this explanation. If you are not able to catch up with anything in this chart, do feel free to DM me. I will personally I answer all my DMs personally. So if you DM me, I will try to solve your doubts. So this is what I wanted to show you, and I hope you like the explanation and you could understand it easily. So guys, how is this happening? So if you look in your screens, you will right now see a quote from Mr. Albert Einstein, which said that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. And he is right, because in the end what everybody wants to do is make a lot of money, and you can make a lot of money only when you know the power of compounding. What compounding actually does is, suppose you are saving 100 rupees. So what will happen is, after a year, suppose you are getting a 4% interest. So what will happen is, after a year you will get 104 rupees back in your account. That is how saving back account works. So suppose you are getting 100 rupees, saving 100 rupees and getting a 4% interest and making 104. What compound interest does is, next time it doesn't give you interest on 100, it will actually give you an interest on 104. So let me just show you how it works. So if you look at your screens right now, let me show you this. Suppose you save 100 rupees today and you are getting a 4% interest. Alright, suppose you are getting a 4% interest. So what will happen is, number one, after a year you will get 104. That is your 100 rupees that you saved plus a 4 rupees interest. That is makes it 104. So अगले साल क्या होना चाहिए था? Next year also you will get 4 rupees. That happens in simple interest. But in compound interest, what happens is, you get an interest on 104. Alright, so this 104 will actually become more than 108. And this is how actually compounding works. So I hope you like the video, and do subscribe to the channel if you like my research work and you like the content that I provide. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. That are the platforms where I run polls, and you can participate in the polls so that I could make content for you, because this channel belongs to you. I mean, this is for your learning, and this could actually help you make a lot of money through stock market or learn more about businesses. So if you like the channel, if you like the content, do follow, and thank you for listening. This is Sumit signing out.